Welcome, everyone, to Thursday night's improv comedy show, Comedy One Shots. We are Chaotic at Improv, and we're going to be improvising for you. So, how many of you guys out there in TV land have seen improv before? Really? That many? Well, that's great. We're going to be doing it for you guys here tonight. And what that means is we're going to be getting a lot of suggestions from you guys from time to time. So, throughout the show, anytime we introduce one of our games, we're going to ask you guys for suggestions, whether they be persons, place, things, objects, identification cards, PIN numbers, social security numbers, whatever they are. Just feel free to type those into the chat. Whether you guys are watching us on Twitch or Facebook or YouTube, Chad, our tech guru wizard man, is monitoring all of those chats. So he's going to know exactly what suggestions you guys have typed in, and he'll select them for us to do our short form games for you guys. Let me introduce our cast for you. My name is Chris. Woo! We've got Katie.
We got Katie.
We've got Ty.
We got Ty.
And we've got Patrick.
And we got Patrick.
Yay. Great. It's a perfect 4-person show. It's going to be fantastic. We've got it's even. It's 2 and 2. I like it. It's very balanced. And I've already mentioned it before, Chad, our tech wizard, is going to be taking care of everything. You might see him in the chat as Chaotic Good Improv. So if you want to say anything to him personally, you can just be like, hey, Chaotic Good Improv, I got something for you. And then just, tell him a piece of your mind. Whatever feels necessary. But I'm going to turn it over to him real quick for any pre-show announcements we have before we get started the show. So, Chad.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, I just noticed that my shirt makes me look like a floating head. So that's a great way to start out the show. Yeah. Oh. So if you want to talk to the floating head guru, please do so in the chat. Hashtag floating head guru. Get it trending. Okay, well, anyways, we are so happy to have you with us tonight. Thank you to Sonic Gamer 356 for the latest person to follow us here on twitch.tv/chaotic-improv. We appreciate that. You will get a notification every time we go live from here on out. Yes, we control the horizontal and the vertical. Boy, that's a dated reference. Does anyone even get that? All right, the Padre's wife, also good to see you here and everything. Patrick Live 5, thank you for following along. Guys, thank you so much. We love bringing free comedy to you on Thursday and Saturday nights, which is a very real privilege to us. And if you would like to join in on the fun, don't forget, we also have a Facebook and a YouTube stream as well. We are Chaotic Good on the Facebooks and the YouTubes. We simulcast to all three. And when we ask for suggestions tonight, feel free to speak out wherever you may be watching. Don't worry, I will catch it. What else is happening tonight? Let's see. First of all, before we even get started, go ahead and tell all of your friends, family, neighbors, put a big tasteful sign on your door. Be mindful of your HOA. Let everybody know that you're watching Chaotic at Improv, and just share the word. We'd like to have as many people as we can, because more people equal more suggestions equal more funny. And we literally could not do this without you, so thank you. Twitch.tv/chaotic-improv as well. Where you're probably watching right now. That is also where you can financially support us if you so choose. And as I always like to tell people, it's not necessary, but if you would like to, and keep the gears running and this computer flashing weird neon lights, go ahead and make a donation via Twitch subscription or a bit cheer throughout the show if you so desire. Little fun fact, if you have Amazon Prime, you can already support us at no extra cost to yourself by doing a Twitch Prime subscription. So please, if you would like to do that, feel free to do so. Another thing that I always like to bring up is we have merchandise as well. chaoticgoodimprov.com. Yes, we are all over the internet, including our own website, if you can believe it, chaoticgoodimprov.com. Check out our store. We have shirts, we have onesies, we have cups, we have hats, we have all assortment of things that look amazing and match our color scheme and logo and let people know that you have taste when it comes to improv. Sonic Gamer 356, if you haven't used yours yet, consider us if you wish. We would appreciate it. All right, what else do we have? One last thing. Another way you can support this show, and this particular show, is to name it. That's right. We do not have anything scripted, including the name of this particular episode. And what we always like to do is ask our audience if at any point during the show you hear an actor say something uproariously funny, which will happen, or if you hear like a weird trend or some common theme that keeps happening throughout the games, let me know in the chat. I will be Chaotic Good Improv in the chat. Usually people put suggestions for episode titles, rather, into the chat in quotes so I can see them. And what I do is I put them in a big old notepad list of episode title suggestions, and at the end of the show, we as a cast and you as an audience will all deliberate over which one we like the best. And the person who has the winning episode title at the end of the show gets to be our best friend. I think we had to cut it down to 7.5 minutes, but you know what? That's time well spent. So you'll be our best friend for a particular amount of time, and we will love you for a particular amount of time as well. Much like Chris loves us by kind of left me there at school, which is great because we are going. There we are. Hey, Chris.
Oh, dude, I thought my internet turned off, so I left, and then I heard you guys talking again. I was like, it's gonna look like I just disappeared.
Well, that. Hey, you know what? That was the best magic trick I saw tonight. Now let's see if we can.
I literally just walked away from the table. So, yeah.
You know what? Hey, in this day of Zoom, we'll take it. All right, but I'm going to turn it back over to Chris so that we can get our game started. Chris, over to you, sir.
Yeah, this is great. I'm going to start this game off with a game called Change. This is for Katie and Patrick. I'm really hoping my internet's not going to screw me over. It's been doing so well these last few months. All right, so the way this game is going to go, let me get a suggestion first. What I need from the audience is any location. It could be any place. It doesn't have to be a real country or a city. It could be something as simple as a room in your house, or maybe a park or a pool or a trunk of a car. It doesn't matter. Just anything a scene might take place in. And we'll use that for this game of Change. And the way this game is going to go is Katie and Patrick will improvise a scene based on the suggestion that we're going to give them. But throughout the scene, anytime I want, I can say change. And when I say change, whoever just spoke will have to change the last thing they said to something completely different, and then have to justify why the new thing they said is part of the scene. I was having some issues while I was getting that out. So, Chad, do we have any suggestions for location or a place that this scene might have something to do with?
You know what? I love the sound of it so much, I think we'll go Hippo Island.
Hippo Island. It's one of my favorite locations. This scene will have something to do with Hippo Island. That is their suggestion. They will use it as they see fit. This is Change with Katie and Patrick in 3, 2, and 1.
Honey, you are gonna have to get closer if you want me to hear a thing you're saying.
Oh my goodness, Mom! I'm so happy. I can't even use my voice anymore. They're so cute and chubby.
Well, you know what? When you said you wanted a safari for your birthday, what else was I gonna do? You know?
Oh, Mom, hippos aren't dangerous, right? I forgot to ask that. There's nothing to be scared of, right, Mom?
Well, you know, I think as long as we stay in the boat, we'll be fine. I think as long as we just carry weapons on us at all times, we'll be okay.
Change.
I think as long as we can run faster than the people around us, we will be okay.
Oh, Mom, that's hard to hear because I hurt my ankle in gym class!
Change.
I hurt my ankle taking a spelling test!
Well, honey, yeah, you're the one that's slower than me, see? You are my safety, you know.
Change.
I'm your safety plan?
Well, you were, and I changed my mind on that. What I meant to say was that's why we brought your father as well, because we know he's slow. He's slower than both of us.
Oh, is that why you let him go swimming earlier?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't seem like he's enjoying the swimming at all. Hi, Dad! I see you!
Yeah.
He's waving with 2 hands.
Yeah, probably. He's fine. That's how he likes to swim. We'll just let him swim, and you and we can just enjoy this magnificent safari.
Mom, can we feed the hippos anything?
Change.
Mom, are the hippos thirsty?
Change.
Mom, do we need to put the hippos on a leash and walk them like a puppy?
Well, I was saving it for a surprise, but you, young man, are going to get to walk a baby hippo this afternoon.
Mom, that's awesome! How much do they weigh? Are they big and chubby like the other ones, or are they like little tiny baby ones?
Oh well, these hippos look to be about 250 pounds, you know.
Change.
So these hippos are of the guinea pig variety. And so they're bald, but they look like hippos. So,
That's so exciting, Mom! I'm so excited, Mom. This is the best birthday ever!
Yep, I'm so glad. You know what? I think you're not even going to worry about your dad anymore because I'm clearly the best parent. And so, I'm just glad.
And seed. I want to see bald hippo guinea pigs too. Like that's the new thing. We need to make those. Come on, hybrids. I don't mean the cars.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I mean, they told me we'd have flying cars and we'd have guinea pig hippos. Come on, science! All right. So speaking of science, it's time to move on to the sweet science of Switch. See what I did there? It's alliteration. Look it up. So what's going to happen is we have a square. And we put actors in it. It's kind of a circular square because we're going to go around this thing and pair off our actors. Chris and Patrick will be a pair of actors. Patrick and Katie will be a pair of actors. Katie and Ty will be a pair of actors. And Ty and Chris will be a pair of actors. And what I'm going to need are suggestions, and lots of them. So basically, let's get a suggestion for perhaps an ordinary household item. Just any ordinary household item you might have around your house or someone else's house. Also, let's get a suggestion of a relationship between two people. Just any old relationship you can think of. Or let's what would be a way besides a car that you would get somewhere? Just go ahead and put that in the chat, or nothing of that at all, or just any suggestion that pops in your head. Just getting you a few things. Yeah, words, basically, like I'm saying a lot of right now. What's going to happen is I'm going to assign these suggestions or words to each pair of actors that we just went over, and what's going to happen is they will make a scene based on that suggestion. Each pair of actors will. Anytime I want to switch between scenes, I can just call out that suggestion, and we will move on to that scene and see what that pair of actors will do until I decide to change it again. I'll call out another suggestion. Another pair of actors will continue their scene, and we can switch back and forth around however I want to. It's like I have a remote control and I'm switching channels. It's that cool. All right, so let's see what we have in the chat as far as suggestions go. Let's see here. And by the way, just because I'm picking suggestions doesn't mean that you have to stop here. I can, just pull out from anywhere. So let's see. Patrick and Chris, your suggestion will be green crayon.
Green crayon.
Green crayon. Yes, specifically. Patrick and Katie, your suggestion will be strainer. Strainer. Katie and Ty, your suggestion will be best friends. Best friends. And Ty and Chris, your suggestion will be let's see here. Oh, okay. Garage. Ty and Chris will be a garage.
Garage.
Garage. Yes.
Garage.
All right. Cool. So let's go around this. Square one more time. Let's make sure we have everybody's scenes correctly. Chris and Patrick, your scene is
Green
crayon.
Patrick, Katie, your scene.
Strainer.
Katie, Ty, your suggestion.
Best friends.
Ty and Chris, your suggestion.
Garage.
Exactly. Okay, green crayon sounds cool, given that this is basically an all-blue screen. So I want to see what that would look like. So Chris and Patrick, we'll start with you. Green crayon, this is Switch. In 3, 2, and 1.
Now, son, you're getting all over them lines. That's unacceptable. If you want to make sure that you're a Campbell. Like me and my daddy above us. You want to carry that Campbell name, you got to learn the color in the lines, boy.
Well, then I'm trying to draw this football field. It's just a lot of space to cover, and I get lost. I go outside the lines on accident.
Well, son, you need to become a better problem solver. Now, I can give you some tips and tricks on how to be the perfect crayon colorer, if that's what you would like.
Well, that's all I aspire to be in life, Dad. I want to be an artist, an artiste. I want to draw and create things, but I don't
understand
know what I'm
that.
doing.
Well, now you're getting ahead of yourself. First, you become an artist, then you can become an artiste. That accent mark denotes greatness.
Wait, Dad, are you serious? Because I've been telling everyone at school that I want to be an artiste, and they'll laugh at me. Is it because
Well,
I'm going out of order?
I think it is. I think it's because you're jumping levels. You're trying to skip rungs on the ladder of artsy fartsy.
Strainer.
Honey, I did it. I finally got the kitchen clean, and we just are never gonna go in there again. That's how we keep it clean.
Oh, honey, that is so good to hear. I've been just kind of slacking on my duties. I know that mold got built up. I'm glad you cleaned that out there. But you did unload the dishwasher, right? You didn't just wash it and just leave the dishes in there. You unloaded the dishwasher, right?
Well, honey, I hadn't gotten around to that yet. I thought maybe you might want to help with something. I could leave something for you to do.
Well, honey, that's the hardest thing to do is to when you do wash dishes, putting the dishes back in the cupboards. I figured that you knew I hated doing that. You know I hate doing that, baby. I can't do that myself.
Well, I'm so sorry that I left that for you to do. I just thought that since I had spent all day in the kitchen, scrubbing the floors with a toothbrush and getting the sink cleaned out, I thought that you might want to help out a little.
Well, hold on. You said you use a toothbrush to scrub the floor.
Yeah, it was yours.
Best friends.
I made you this bracelet.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Yes.
I love it so much.
I made it out of beads at camp.
You thought about me when you were at camp?
The whole week of camp. All week, I only thought about you because it's the only person I missed. I didn't even care about my parents.
Oh my gosh. I thought about you when I was at camp too, and I wish we'd gone to the same camp.
I somehow our parents' wires got mixed. I told them that I wanted to go to dance camp, and they sent me to a different type of dance camp, and it was not as fun without you there.
Well, I know, listen, but now that you know hip hop from
That's
your
true.
hip hop class, and
Yes.
I know ballet from my class,
Right.
we're just going to be like the best kind of dancers.
That's true. We are going to crush this year's 7th grade talent show. It's going to be absurd how much we are going to win that talent show.
You know what? I think you're right. Listen, this is the year that I'm going to get Aaron to notice me too.
Aaron,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to get oh my God, that's so exciting. Look, but before you get Aaron, I have something else I want to give you. I also made this at camp. It's one of those necklaces that you have a half sun and I have a half moon on mine. So when we put them together, we create one sphere that's half sun and half moon because I took hip hop and you took ballet, and those are different. And the sun and the moon are different. So it just symbolizes. There you go. I made that for you as well.
Garage.
Thanks for letting me come into your really cool man cave, man. This is really cool.
I know. Look, man, I'm gonna be honest and be upfront with you. I really brought you here for a reason. I think you're a cool dude, right?
Yeah,
wanna hang out
I
with you.
appreciate it. Yeah, I try to be super cool.
Yeah, I mean, you're really good at numbers.
I do. I know them
that.
all. Yeah.
I noticed that when you did my taxes, like you were really good at them.
Well,
And so-
I just wanted to show you appreciation, so I wanted to find you all your deductibles and stuff, or deductions, not deductibles. You know me, I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous, man. We're hanging out, right? It's a man cave, right? We're both men. It's a cave. We're hanging out. So,
Yeah.
but I need you to help me bet on sports.
Yeah, anything you want. I know some
cool.
guys. I also have some backdoor hacks on my computer that we can pretend that we're in Vegas and we can do them on the interwebs.
Wait.
Could you? Yeah, go ahead.
You're a computer hacker too?
I do lots of things.
That's so cool.
Yeah, anything that you need glasses for, I do it.
Best friends.
Man. So I made something else for you while I was at camp.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I made pants with 3 legs, and the center leg is really wide, so that we can wear them at the same time.
Oh my gosh, that's how we're gonna get Aaron to notice me.
Yes. We will be the conjoined twins hip hop ballerina talent show winning duo that the school has never seen before, and Aaron will have to notice us. I mean you, not us. I'm sorry.
Right. Yeah,
Right.
because you don't like Aaron, right? 'Cause-
No, Aaron is your boy toy. Look, we will get the surgery to unconjoin us right before Aaron asks you out, so it's not awkward and I don't have to be on that date. So you can have one-on-one time with Aaron, one-on-one time.
Okay, good.
Strainer, sorry.
Oh, honey, I'm back from Walgreens. Had to go buy a friggin' toothbrush. What is that?
That's what I've been working on while you've been gone.
I'm sorry. Did you take the spaghetti colander and try and wash it with a sponge?
I don't know how else you would expect me to wash it, honey, because we both know the dishwasher has been broken for 6 months. We just use it as a rack.
Well, honey, you. Oh my goodness. Okay, listen. I can deal with the washer not being loaded. I can deal with my toothbrush, but when you scrub a wire colander, the strainer like that, you're leaving sponge bits in there. You're leaving sponge bits, baby. You're leaving sponge bits.
I know. Honey, it's okay. I got the Scrub Daddy, and that's a fancy sponge, so we'll have fancy sponge bits in our spaghetti. It's fine.
Green crayon.
No, son, I got you something might help you out. It's just a blank piece of paper. There are no lines on it at all.
Oh, okay. Now, I think I can draw on that. Thank you very, very much. I'm just gonna. Whoa! Whoops!
Now, son, the way you're giggling makes me think you did that on purpose.
No, not at all, Dad. This is just me having fun. No, sorry, I did it again. Sorry, Dad.
Yeah, there's definitely something nefarious about the way you're holding the crayons, boy. I just, just not the Campbell way. I just need to point that out.
Well, Dad, I just think, why stop at the paper? When I draw off the page like this, I'm making the table worth more money.
I don't think you understand the concept of money, son. I had to buy this table from your grandfather, Grandpa Campbell. He built it with his own Campbell hands, and anything that's good, you can pay for it. Now you just ruined it.
Oh, Dad, I don't like to think of it that way. I like to think of it like it's more expensive. That's what artists do.
Garage.
Oh God, sorry, just adjust my glasses.
No worries, man. Look, I am so excited about this partnership. Like, we are going to take down the government, and I'm really, really excited about the dividends on it.
God, I'm totally with you. I'm really excited about the fact that I might have a beer, if you wouldn't mind.
Man, you can have all the beer you want. All right.
Well, just one. This is my first. I haven't had any. I've been waiting for the right moment. I wanted it to be with the right person. I didn't want to just pop my cap for anybody. So I just.
I mean, don't worry. I have all the cap popping paraphernalia you'll ever need.
Whoa, that looks advanced. I was just maybe a Bud Light or something. I'm just my first time.
I'm just saying. I mean, you want your first time to be special, man. I mean, and taking down a government is something that's big. That's a big deal. So you need to celebrate. I'm not sure if you want something extra hoppy. I mean, maybe.
I didn't know jumping was involved. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, you could maybe IPA. You could, if you want a blonde.
I have no preference. Blondes, redheads, brunettes, either way, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you, man. The world is your oyster, bro.
Ooh, I like that. O'Doul, that looks good.
The O'Douls, yeah. I mean,
I like Irish beers,
Well, I mean, we have some. I have some. I almost said Jameson. You can really go for some Jameson.
Best friends.
Name.
Jameson.
Best friends.
So, I bought you something to wear on your date with Aaron.
Thanks. That's really nice of you.
Yeah, it's a shirt with our faces on it.
Oh my gosh!
Yes. Yeah, I just don't want to lose you. I mean, I've made you all this stuff. I bought you all this stuff. I haven't gotten anything back from you. I just feel like this relationship is a one-way street.
Well, I've been meaning to tell you something.
Right.
I made you some things at camp too.
Oh.
But then I gave them to Aaron.
Oh, okay. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, that's cool. I guess. I mean, look, I made stuff for other people too. I mean, of course, I made stuff for my mom. I mean, of course, I gave stuff to her. I was meaning to give to you, but I decided against it because my mom's cool, right?
Yeah, I mean, your mom's fine. She's like pretty cool.
Well, I mean, she's cooler than Aaron, I think.
I don't know.
Hey,
Aaron plays JV.
Hold on. It was like my life was playing out before my eyes on that last scene. I was just like, wow, this is a certain place. Good stuff.
Story of Chad.
Okay then. Who's got this scene?
Next game. Okay, so for this next game, we're gonna need a couple of jobs that you might hold. Any kind of job. Maybe a job that you have held before. Maybe
Holding
one
now.
that you want to hold in the future. Just any kind of jobs. You can throw those in the chat. And Chris? Are you changing careers, or is Ty?
Sure. I think you did it last time, right, Ty?
I don't know.
Do you want to do it this time?
Sure.
Okay, so Ty will do the jobs.
I'll
See,
do
we're
it.
so unscripted on this show. We don't even know.
I forgot I was in this game, so
So Ty is going through a career change. He is going to be changing from one career to another one. But the thing is, something about that past career is going to follow him into this new one. He's going to be influenced by his previous work experience. So how are we doing in the chat there, Chad? Do we have recommendations for what careers?
Coming a little bit slow, but go ahead and throw in a lot of careers into the chat. Just just pop them off, and if we don't get to them this time, we will probably get to them. Yeah, exactly. It's like a cap, really. Okay, so we have.
I popped my cork last scene. That's what I meant to say. Pop my cork. What did I say? Pop my cap.
Pop cap, yeah. They're a game company. Good times. Okay, so let's see here. We have. This should be interesting.
Oh, Lord.
All right. We have a bus driver.
Mm.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. It's between two. Give me just a second. Flip a coin. Bra fitter.
A what?
What?
Bra fitter.
Oh, I thought you said a profiter. Yeah.
That too.
I thought you said a brothelder.
Okay. All right.
Bra fitter. All
I
right.
forgot what the first one was a bus driver and the
And a
second.
bra fitter.
Okay.
Bra.
They were hitting all the B's.
Bra.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
alliteration.
so-
Look it up.
So what do you think which way are we going on that, Ty?
I honestly have I always look to Chris for these. So,
I
Chris,
would
what do you
think. I think a bra fitter who used to be a bus driver.
Yeah, I feel like
Okay.
that's the best one. I don't want to have to deal with bras and kids, so let's go the other way.
Could be a public bus. It'll be school bus.
I was thinking school bus.
Sing it, kids. The bras on the bus go up and down, up and down, up and down.
Okay. All right. Well, on that
That
note,
makes sense, yeah.
do we have a suggestion for the scene? Maybe a previous suggestion that wasn't used but was just so phenomenal.
Oh dear, it's hard to beat that. But let's go with Sponge.
Sponge? Okay.
All right.
Cool.
So this scene is old job, new job with Chris and Ty. Will have something or be peripherally inspired by Sponge in 3, 2, and 1.
Yes, I was hoping you can help me. I've got I have a beach party that I'm
Gotcha.
supposed to be going to,
Mhm.
and I'm having some problems with my brassieres.
Gotcha. Could you just put the money in the till before we get started? I'm sorry. You have to pay before. We
Yes.
can move on.
Sure, just drop it right in here.
Yes, drop
There-
it right in there. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Exact change if you have exact change.
I'm not sure how much it's gonna cost. I've never come for a brassiere fitting before.
No worries. Just throw some money in there. Whenever the ticket pops out, then you've paid enough.
So just keep throwing enough money until the ticket pops out.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying?
It only takes it's like $1.50 depending
Okay,
on how.
it's like $1.50 because you said exact change, and I need to know exactly.
All right, look, just throw money in there. I don't care
Okay.
at this point. Just put money in
Sorry.
the things we can go. All right,
Sorry,
get started.
I love information. I'm like a sponge. I just take it
Okay.
all in.
Well, good, because we're about to take a trip. around
Ooh.
Broadtown. So let's get down to business.
I'm
All right,
excited.
So
okay.
first, we're going to put you in your station. Okay, so
Ooh.
here's your station. If you look above you, there's a little pull string. Whenever the bra fits right, you pull that down, and we will stop. We will stop.
Okay,
Stop.
so now I'm curious because I've never had a bra properly fitted. I'm usually like I'm a Walmart Target type shopper.
Yeah.
Like, I'm too afraid to walk into Victoria's Secretions. So if sorry, secret. If you so if it gets too tight, just pull the string.
If it fits right, if you're ready to stop,
Okay.
We're gonna start. We're gonna go from small. As we're just gonna keep going bigger and bigger and bigger until it fits right, and then you're gonna put that string. It's gonna make a ding ding.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna know that that's it. We're cutting off right there. That's where we're stopping. Right.
Okay. Well, I'm ready. I'm excited.
Okay. So first we're gonna start you off with this size here. So if you wouldn't mind, putting this one on. All right.
Sure.
Yes. Thank you. Just keep, and here's the whole other stack. If you just keep trying them on, like I said, once you hit that good feel, just ring that bell and we'll stop.
Oh, so I'm going to keep putting them on until I feel one. I thought you were going to fit it on me. Okay, I misconstrued it. Okay.
No,
well,
I can't.
Oh, this one connects in the front. I like these. They're easier. Okay. Ooh, ding, ding. This one fits divinely.
Okay, cool. So now that we got the size ready, we can now look at styles. Now you said the front style, you like attaching on the front, you know?
Yeah, my elbows are sore. I don't like reaching all back and all bendy. I like to just and it's off.
No worries. We have plenty of different spaces. We have plenty of different sizes. You can fit anywhere you want. Now, just let you know,
I do have a question.
Yes.
What would happen? Let's say I want to wear this for like part of the day, but then I want to get like sort of like a transfer. Like some like a part of the way I want to change bras into a different one because I'm going a different direction, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you can get the all-day bra ticket if you want, and just go from bra to bra throughout the day.
Really? So I can just wear as many as I want.
It includes the underwear line too. So if you want to go a little bit under, I
like things under. Yes.
Yeah, sometimes it's a little bit more streamlined, right? It's just like slip in, slip out. It's a little bit faster to get to where you're going. But yeah, we have all day. We even have week-long tickets if you want
really?
to.
That just seems like that's a long time. I'm not sure I could handle that. But now I do have, I'm busy,
right?
And you know that sometimes I don't have time to change into something that's real complex. You have like an express bra, like something that's real fast and to the point.
We do. It goes from we have expressed them so that you can like go from like part of the town to the other parts of the town, like, because we have all these different stores, right, all throughout the town. So you can, like, even if you're on the other side of town getting lunch, you want to quickly change into a new one. We got another store right there. You can pop in, get a brand new bra right there, right ready for it. We also have the Super Express, which will take you to a new. You can use it in another city.
What?
You can use it in Atlanta. You'll get there in 30 minutes, super fast.
This is just so much for me. You know, like I said, I'm just used to getting the little the bras I buy next to the eggs of legs, you know, pantyhose, and so I'm not used to this just spectacular lingerie.
I will say, you just gotta be aware that you're going to be sharing your personal space with a lot of people. A lot of people are gonna be they're in and out all the time.
Well, that's okay. Right? I need to get used to that because I'm going to a beach party. They call it a foam party. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be crushed in.
Okay, good, because we do not sanitize. We tell people we do. We do not.
No. Steve. Oh my goodness. I have a feeling I know what the suggestion for the title is going to be. But...
I don't know if we can put that as the title.
I don't think so. That's not what I meant. So I was trying to add an S onto the end of the Walmarts and the Targets, and Victoria's Secrets already has an S at the end of it. So I added a shuns to it, and it didn't work out as well as I had thought.
It's fine.
No, actually, Chris, it worked out perfectly. That is, yeah. Oh, wow.
Anyway.
If we don't have like a spin-off store of that, then they're wasting an opportunity. Okay, let's move on.
That's not good.
All right, let's move on to chaotic Zoom meeting. This is an interesting one because I get to kick everybody off the sound for just a minute. So everybody say bye, Cass, for just a minute.
Bye, Cass.
Not quite yet, and now. Okay, good. All right, so they cannot hear me. They cannot hear the chat. They cannot. Basically, all we can do. Actually, hold on. Now I can't hear them, so that's a little less distracting. Guys, much like in the last game, we're going to need some occupations or clubs or any kind of organization that will require membership. Because, let's face it, over the past year, on and off, we've had a lot of virtual meetings, and this is one of them. What we're going to do is we're going to assign a job or an occupation. I'll take some from the last game, but think of like some really creative clubs or maybe some organization that might exist that could use a meeting real quick. What's going to happen is I'm going to secretly assign each actor a different club, organization, job, or what have you, and they will not know what the others are, what the others belong to. And so we are going to have a Zoom meeting with all these representatives from all these different organizations. We're going to have a Zoom meeting on a problem. And that's a big suggestion I need from y'all. What is a problem that you would want to have a Zoom meeting to resolve? Nothing serious, nothing like you would actually go to HR about, like, like really weird office stuff. But yeah, just like a mundane problem or just some kind of mild annoyance. Go ahead and put that in the chat as well. And we'll go ahead and assign all these to the different actors, and we'll have a chaotic Zoom meeting. If it sounds confusing, that's by design. So let's see what you're suggesting and what's going to be in the in our thing. Okay, let's see here. Origami Club. Origami Club. Now, who would be a good Origami Club member? You know, I think that Katie would actually be a really good Origami Club member. So let's see. Yeah, so Katie will now be part of the Origami Club. All right, so looking back over the Facebook suggestions real quick to see if we have any occupations or anything. All right, we have mortician, which, you know what? I don't think I've ever seen Patrick be a mortician, so I'm going to give that to him. All right, cool. So Patrick will be a mortician. A projectionist. Ooh, interesting. You know what? I think Chris would make an excellent projectionist. So let's do that real quick. All right. So that is several down. One more to go. We need something for Ty. Something that's, easily kind of like, something that, not easily guessable, but something that would benefit from having a group meeting. Let's see here. Let's see. Looking around. Okay. Under our Facebook suggestions, we have a mechanic. I think Ty would be a great mechanic. So let's give it to him. Mechanic. All right. And the disagreement they are going to be having is the newsletter font. I love that so much. All right. So going around the block one more time just to kind of get it in everyone's head before we start. Katie will be in the Origami Club. Patrick will be a mortician. Chris is a projectionist. And Ty is a mechanic. All right, cool. So we are going to go ahead and slowly bring these guys back in. Give me a second here. Alrighty, guys. We're about to bring you back into the world of Twitch and Facebook and YouTube, whatever we're on, in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, and everyone can hear you now, and that's quite an improvement. Everyone has their assignments, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Team, your problem is that you need to, you are having a disagreement over the newsletter font, and you have to resolve it. So team, I hereby call this chaotic Zoom meeting to order in 3, 2, and 1.
All right, man, look, we need to fix this, but I feel like there's a lot of different angles that we can fix. We can probably fix a lot of different things, right? Upcharge a little bit.
I believe upcharging is upmost importance. Anything we can do to charge more and more money is a great decision for all of us.
Well, getting back to those angles that we need to fix, I think if they're just really crisp and sharp, that's gonna make the overall presentation be that much better. And that's what we all want. It's all about the presentation.
Well, if we're worried about money, why don't we throw in a little cartoon before the presentation?
Well, I mean,
Well,
I'm just saying the presentation is very important. I mean, I guess we can show cartoons in the lobby. I guess that might help with the kids.
Like, let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby and get ourselves a treat.
listen, I think that showing cartoons in the lobby would be a fantastic idea for the children who don't understand what's going on. For the people who are, I'll say, our elderly patrons, people who are coming to pay their final respects, they want to do that in peace. So if we can send kids to the lobby and show them some sort of Daffy Duck or cartoon or maybe an episode of the Addams Family, I think that would be a very, very ingenious move.
Well, I mean, there's kids love crafts as well. So if we want to incorporate some kind of, craft, just fold that right into what we're doing. That I feel like that could be a good suggestion too. But
And maybe we can put a section of the newsletter font into Comic Sans, to take away from all the gothic, dark type we have now that leads that we write the obituaries in.
I like that idea of sands. I mean, if we take a bunch of sand and we start sprinkling it in, it'll ruin the inside a little bit faster. They have to bring it back and they have to spend more money. So I like the idea of putting a little sand in there.
Well, sand is not a friend, my friend. All the other places are going digital. I still go reel to reel. And we get enough sand in there, it's going to cause it to go clumpy and choppy and get those weird, sometimes it might burn the film. We don't want that to happen.
Yes, I have to agree. Adding sand will not make lifting any easier for the 4 to 6 people who are going to be involved in lifting the departed. So let's hold off on the sand talk, please.
Speaking of The Departed, that was 3 reels. That was a long movie.
Look, I'm just saying, I'm the expert
It's not
here.
about.
I don't care what you looked up on YouTube.
It's the quality lived. That's what we focus on, and once those final credits roll, we have to be okay with the life that we've seen lived.
Well, I just think people need to be more concerned about kind of the presentation. Like, how are we folding this? How is it looking after it's folded? Are those angles nice and crisp and sharp? Like, these are all the questions that I'm asking, because the font is irrelevant if the rest of it doesn't, if it's not just so,
I would.
Yes,
I would say the font is relevant if you're in an old, dark, smoky theater. You can barely read the credits if it's not a good font. I think we should go with something bolder, maybe larger, bigger.
Like a swan, like a big swan. We'll just fold it right up into a swan.
Yes, that reminds me of a guest we had recently he was 7 feet 4 inches tall, but he wanted to be fit into a 6-foot model, so we had to just fold him up and just not worry about it because he's dead. He doesn't feel comfort anymore.
I think I remember him. He sat way in the back, and you can see the little round outline of his tall-ass dome right at the bottom of the screen.
Yes, it's true. He was a tall gentleman. Yes. Did he reflect into your eyes at all?
I'm usually asleep by halfway through once the second reel is done.
And scene.
Okay.
Chris, were you an old-timey movie projectionist?
I just said projectionist. I put the old-timey part of there. Yeah.
I think that's heavily implied.
I didn't know what else to do for a projectionist.
Origami instructor?
Yeah, an origami club. Yeah.
And Patrick, you were like a pallbearers or a funeral home?
Mortician, yeah.
Mortician.
And Ty, did you work in construction?
No.
He was a like a shady car mechanic.
Yeah, I was just a mechanic.
Oh, okay.
I like how they all add their little
shady.
accoutrements.
They're all shady.
Oh, that's good stuff. That was fun.
Always.
All right. So our next scene, which is one of my favorite ones, because this is just one where we get to see how great they are at improv. This is just one where we get to see how great they are at improv. This is just one where we get to see how great they are at improv. This is just one where we get to see how great they are at improv. This is just one where we get to see how great they are at improv. This is just one where we get to see how great they are at improv. This is just one where we get to see how great they are at improv. This is just one where we get to see how great they are at improv. This is just one where we get to see how great they are at improv. This is just one where we get to see how great they are at improv. This is just one where we get to see how great they are at improv. This is just one where we get to see how great they are at improv. This is just one where we get to see how great they are at improv. This is just one where we get to see how great they are at improv. This is just one where we get to see how great they are at improv. This is just one where we get to see how great they are at improv. This is just one where we get to see how great they are at improv. This is just one where we get to see how great they are at improv. This is just one where we Chris and
Yeah,
Patrick.
don't say something like that.
No. This
Yeah,
is going to be,
invite
if
all
you're
your
looking
friends
for a
right
good
now.
improv,
This is the pinnacle.
this is your time. Because there's no games here. There's no games. We just get 2 suggestions and they just have at it. They show you how to build a scene from the ground up with nothing. No safety nets. Nothing at all. These 2 gentlemen are going off into the great unknown tonight right here in front of you. So we just need 2 suggestions. It could be anything. Literally any words. You can just start typing letters and we'll pull a word out of those letters. It really doesn't matter at this point because they're the professionals. So let them profess. They're
Knowles.
They're Chanels. They're so yeah. So just let me know when we get 2 suggestions, Chad. Just stop me at any point. I'll just keep talking.
Between secretions and professing your nulls, man, we're we
we
could definitely get kicked off of Twitch today. All right, so we have a suggestion for cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger. All right, so cliffhanger is 1. We need another one because this is a game called 2 suggestions. So that was 2 words.
And Leah Facebook says latex.
Latex. So, yes.
And what?
Cliffhangers.
Cliffhanger.
Or cliffhanger. You don't have to be plural. So latex and cliffhanger are your 2 suggestions. Again, this is just straight up non-GMO improv right here for you in 3, 2, 1.
Well, Mr. Sanderson, what seems to be the issue for you today? What brings you into the office here?
I seem to be having reactions.
Okay, well, this is quite an extensive file here. Are you having some sort of drug interactions? Are you having some sort of physical pain? What seems to be ailing you?
It's kind of embarrassing. But hitting a rash.
Well, this is a safe space. It's just me, you, and it's we have a med student here, but she's not going to say anything. She's
okay.
Purely observing.
Yeah, Now apparently I've got a latex reaction on my skin.
Okay. So is that like were you working on your car trying to like keep oil from being on your hands? Were you trying to? Is it on your fingers? Please tell me it's on your fingers. Please.
Let's just say that it is what you said.
Okay.
How would there be a cream or a salve I could just put on there?
Well, there's a number of things, and I hate that I have to say this. It would require an examination of sorts.
Okay. Let's put a pin in that. Let's put a pin in that examination. Let's save that maybe for next week.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
Let's continue on with what we're talking about, just without the examinations. We don't want to spill all our beans all at once. You know what I'm saying?
So if we were just going to talk in general, there are a number of creams that you can use.
So I'm interested.
Petroleum jelly. You are from Texas. As it
I am.
file.
Yeah, we call that petrol J. Yeah.
Yeah, you wrote Texas on your chart about 8 times.
Yes, I'm proud of it. Proud of it. Yes, it should be its own country.
You even drew the flag, which is I think
I did. It's pretty easy. It's just a rectangle.
Well, it's 3 rectangles and a star. But
yes. But it's outlined by a rectangle. Now, I feel you're getting sassy.
Well, I don't want to be pedantic here, but
let's put a pin in that, and let's save that for next week too, because I don't understand what pedantic means, and I don't want to look like a fool. So we'll save that reveal for later too.
Okay. Well, I do want you to know, just before we take that pin out real quick, I do have a doctorate in vexillology as well as medical science, so I'm just going to put that pin back in there.
Thank you. Thank you for taking out my hypothetical pins from this air in the same place I put them in. That really allows my illusion to have credence.
I do understand. Now, listen, I'm not quite sure how to bill this because next week we have so far physical examination. We're gonna need prescriptions, and I went ahead and blocked out about 30 minutes for a flag debate.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that we need to save for the next session, or
no? I mean, I kind of, when I told your receptionist out there, she said, "What time? You're not scheduled for an appointment." And I said, "Well, that's true. This is more of a trailer. This is just going to be like the short and curlies for what's going to happen down the road. So if we don't get anything done, that's fine. And since it is technically nothing's happened, you don't have to bill me at all. You can save it.
Well, we don't.
I'll be excited to see how much it is.
Well, we do have a policy here. We like to bill for anything and everything possible. So right now you're at about $840. You do have insurance though. We're going to double that to $1,600, and you're going to owe about $900 in cash. So do you want to go ahead and settle that up now, or do you want to put it on the credit card and just kind of find out later what that charges you?
Why don't we put a pin in that, and then you can just find out how I'm going to pay for it.
Okay.
And see.
I was about to say, well, we're running our pin budget here too. So
So great.
Hey Patrick, you want to intro the 5 game?
I sure do. I almost said dad.
You're welcome, son.
I do that at work a lot. Someone will say, "Hey, thanks." I'll go, "You're welcome, Dad," and just to weird people out. All right. So, just a little insight into what working with me is like. It's not fun. All right. So, for our next game, it's not a game. They're fighting each other.
It is a contest.
This next fight is between Ty and Katie. And for this scene, we're going to need suggestions for film genres, theater genres, genres of books, TV shows, video games, puppet shows, whatever you want to do. We need 3 genres because this game is a game called what, Ty?
4 scenes.
Not even the structure of the not even... Jesus, man. Okay. All right, Ty, this game is called what?
4 scenes.
All right. So
Garden and landscaping.
we're going to make this one real difficult because it's a game called Scene 3 Ways. In this game, they will do one scene. And then the fun part rolls around when they do that scene 3 ways. So the first one doesn't count. The fun part is in the 3 ways that they do the scene. They change it up. They get a little different. All right. And so Chad, before we do our 4 scenes, do we have any sort of suggestions that caught your eye earlier that we didn't get to? Something that caught your fancy, if your fancy was caught.
Yeah, my fancy was caught. I just had some suggestions for the show title come from that. I'm surprised no one said the fun starts with the 3 ways. But anyway, let's go with. I had something here. Oh yeah. Doggone it, keeps okay. Potato Pooch Club.
Potato Pooch Club.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. The Potato Pooch Club. That makes.
Not only is that show specific, it's show specific. I don't even know what that is.
Yep.
Could be anything.
But luckily, Ty and Katie are experts in those things.
Oh wait, is that the suggestion or is that the genre?
That's the suggestion.
Yeah, is that a genre?
Okay, good. Because if that was a genre,
no.
Okay.
He asked for a previous suggestion. You know, I was listening, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's slightly better because
yeah,
I've
I thought
never
that was a
seen
genre.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, Potato Pooch Club is the public access version of S Club 7. So,
I actually know what S Club 7 is. That's the sad thing.
Everyone with ears and a heart does. S Club. All right. Do we have our suggestions for our scenes?
Yes, actually, we have reality show,
Reality show. All right.
gothic,
Just Gothic. All right.
Like the
We like that.
architecture?
sure.
It's the stoners in Letterkenny. Just this.
The Crow.
or just basically sing anything by Evanescence, and children's show.
A children's
All right.
show. All right. So this first scene is just a regular old scene. It's about 60 to 90 seconds or so. It has something to do with the Potato Pooch Club. And that starts in 3, 2, and 1.
Yes, I love your little terrier that you carved out of your potato.
I know. I worked so hard on it, and it
good.
looks so realistic.
I know. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Mine my golden retriever did not turn out so well. I tried to use a sweet potato for the golden retriever, and it just didn't work the way I wanted it to. But that's what we're here. That's what we're here, is to hang out, carve dogs out of potatoes, and just experiment.
Well, you know what I'm gonna try next is I'm gonna try deep frying the terrier potato.
Oh, that is so exciting! Then you could eat your potato dog.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be revolutionary. People are gonna want custom dog potato fries.
Of course. And look, I want you to know something. Like, when I first came to this club, I just wanted to carve dogs into potatoes, but now I feel like our relationship has grown a whole lot.
Oh my gosh, I feel the same way. I was gonna ask you if you wanted to share my terrier potato fry.
Oh gosh, that's so exciting! And if we both bite at the same time, our lips would touch.
Would be like the like the Lady and the Tramp.
Exactly, we can Lady and the Tramp. The Tramp! Oh my gosh, we can Lady and Tramp the Tramp that's made out of a potato that's deep fried.
This is so romantic.
And scene. That construction was only going to get weirder and weirder and weirder. All right.
We were on a trajectory.
I want to see that. Do what?
We're on a trajectory. We're going.
All right. I want to see that now as a reality show. In 3, 2, and...
This is my terrier potato.
Yes, we all know Janice.
Okay, well, I'm just letting you know. I can't help it that it's better than your whatever that is.
Janice, I'm really tired of you. Like, you live in this house, right? We all live in this house. We all make dogs out of potatoes. Your dog is not always better than all of our dogs, Janice.
Well, mine's gonna be better because I am going to fry it.
Of course you would.
Yeah, it's gonna be a terrier dog potato fry. So there you go.
Look, Janice, at one point, I can't believe I even kissed you that one night. I mean, it was a drunken stupor, and I kissed you, and I regret it ever since. But you are really bringing this whole house down. I mean, seriously, I've seen the ratings, and everyone hates you out there, Janice. Everyone. You're on Twitter. You're trending.
Well, that's fine, because you know what? Your sweet potato golden retriever looks like a bitch.
Well, she is a bitch. She's a female dog.
Well,
I worked hard on the anatomy, Janice.
Well,
scene. And scene. Oh, all right.
You get exactly what you asked for with this show. You get everything that you asked for. You get it right here.
We're gonna get a little happier with this. We're gonna go with a gothic.
Nice, love it.
The gothic show, movie, reality, whatever it is. All right, and gothic in 3, 2, and 1.
As you can see here, I really tried to affect the architecture of the terrier, making it tall and spindly.
Yeah, I guess.
Kind of bringing me down,
Well, I mean, just want to see the dog I made?
Yeah.
Yeah. Call him Night Terror.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's a snake.
Dude.
Yeah, it's not even a dog at all. It's a snake.
Listen, man, that's pretty cool, but they're gonna kick you out of this club.
Oh, you can't kick me out of this club. Gosh, no, you can't. You can't. You can't. Because I was never in the club to begin with. I didn't even sign up for this. I just do this. This is what I do on the weekends.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna fry this terrier, and it's gonna be a terrier potato.
Was there a Napoleon Dynamite?
I don't know why. I don't know what happened. Napoleon Dynamite just came out of me.
It was so funny. You're like, gosh.
Gosh. He pulls the potato out of his pocket.
I was hoping you to give me some of your tots.
I don't know why it happened. It just happened.
I'm crying.
Oh, man. No.
I don't even want to continue. I just want to. All right.
You should have said Napoleon Dynamite. I would have had you on that.
We would have done. We made a contract with our audience. We fulfilled that. We're gonna see this now as a children's show.
Gosh.
3, 2, and.
Hiya, kids.
Hi.
Yeah, we're gonna make potato dogs for you today. We're gonna carve dogs. You know how many legs dogs have?
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's right, kids. You 4 legs. 4 legs. Now, Janice, what is this week's episode brought to them by?
Today's episode is brought to you by Ore-Ida potatoes.
Ore-Ida potatoes. You want a potato? You buy Ore-Ida potatoes. All right. So, kids, we got to start capitalism young, kids. So this isn't even brought to you by a letter. This is brought to you by a brand name potato. So, and you know what letter Ore-Ida starts with? O. O for Ore-Ida potatoes. Because if you want a potato, you buy Ore-Ida potatoes.
That's right, Josh. And you know what? Today I made a terrier out of my potato.
That's true. That's true. And you know what that means, kids? Ore-Ida potatoes. If you want a potato, you buy an Ore-Ida potato. So that terrier that you have there, Janice, a terrier is a type of dog that usually hunts things. He was a hunting dog at one point. Did you know that, kids?
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that cool, Janice?
That is awesome. And you know what? This potato today is going to become a French fry.
That's true. And if you want to buy a French fry, buy Ore-Ida French fries. Ore-Ida French fries, kids. Ask for your by name to your mama. She'll buy you Ore-Ida French fries. All right. So
and Ore-Ida potatoes. I mean, scene.
Oh my.
I'm still crying from Napoleon Dynamite.
The children's show infomercial for Ore-Ida potatoes.
Dude, I just imagine Napoleon Dynamite in like a goth sort of movie.
Yeah,
and
apparently
it's just,
the most goth thing I can think of is Napoleon Dynamite. Apparently, it's like that's how I get into my goth mindset.
oh man, that was good stuff. Whew. All right. That's our show, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm still tearing up. So I had a great time. That last scene cracked me up. Thank you guys for all of your suggestions, for tuning in. I want to thank our cast here tonight. I want to thank Patrick. I want to thank Ty.
Yay.
Katie. And of course, Chad for pushing all the buttons and the whistles and the bells and everything. This is the time in our show where we're going to select our title. So if you guys have any last minute ideas for potential titles for this episode, feel free to type those in now. That includes the Facebooks and the YouTubes as well as the Twitches. And Chad's going to go through. He's going to read out whatever potential titles we have so far. Doesn't mean you guys can't throw in some noobs if you want. So, Chad, what do we have so far as title suggestions?
Well, real quick, before I get to those, I do want to thank very quickly Archradish, Janet Fidgets, and Eagle Panini for the bit cheering, and Sonic Gamer for 356 for the follow. We do appreciate having you guys on board and for your financial support. We thank you so much. All right, and with that being said, we do have some title suggestions. First of all, we have A Trip Around Broadtown. Victoria's Secretions. We knew it. Yeah.
No, that was.
I don't think we can end the show.
I felt awful as soon as I said it, so I don't think it needs to be kept as for eternity.
But it's definitely part of the show. And Bra Tokens. And 4 Scenes. So those are the suggestions that we had. So guys, what do you think?
I mean, I like Ore-Ida potatoes. you want a potato? Ore-Ida potatoes. No, I mean, I'm good for all of them except for Victoria's
Secretions. Yeah, we don't do that one.
So it was just the other two. There's only 3 suggestions.
There are 4 suggestions. Yeah, Trip Around Broadtown, Victoria's Secretions, Broad Tokens, and 4 Scenes.
Oh yeah, Brandon.
Well, there's 3 suggestions, and the one that's just the normal one. So,
Yeah.
so
4 suggestions.
3 suggestions.
All right.
3 suggestions. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you see, the fun comes when we do them 3 different ways.
Exactly. Yeah, Katie said she was going to decide the title this week.
Oh, did I? Because I suggested
Yeah, you
4
did.
scenes, so that's what I'm going to go with.
Tripper on
All right.
Broadtown sounds fine.
Tripper on
Broadtown. That sounds good.
Trip around Broadtown. All right,
Sounds good to me.
That
Works.
works.
For me.
All right. So that's what this episode for all eternity. So thank you guys for those suggestions for the title of our show. And once again, thanks for watching. Tune in Saturday or tune in. Make sure you guys got your clicker set to channel Twitch for Saturday 7:30. We will be doing another one of these. I think coming up soon, we're supposed to be having a couple guest supervisors joining us. So we're really excited about that. I get to. It's always fun to have some fresh blood come out here, and I don't know. I'm still thinking Napoleon Dynamite as like a vampire now, like a gothic vampire. And when you made the potato into a snake, and that was your dog, I wet a little. I wet myself a little bit laughing at that. So anyway, that's I don't know. I'm losing it. Oh, thank you guys for everything. Do we have a raid? I just thought my brain exploded. Chad, do we have a raid or anything planned for after the show?
Yeah, Legal T, who does Jackbox Games. Let's go ahead and give him some love. So if you're on Twitch, that'll be the next channel that you see.
All right, so tune in Saturday. Next Tuesday, we got some Jackbox games. Thursday, we got another short form improv comedy show. Thank you guys for your suggestions, and have a wonderful rest of your night.
Bye.